So, I'm finally halfway through the main game and all the way done with Future Connected in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Now, unfortunately, I'm still working on the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 review and I'm not even halfway done with that, so yeah. This is just gonna be a first thoughts and impressions video. So, I'll first talk about the main game and what they have changed and try to avoid spoilers as much as possible. And then I'll talk about spoilers when I talk about Future Connected, and I'll warn you about that. So, let's start off with the main game, and let's start off with the obvious. The game looks amazing. The total visual overhaul is much appreciated, and the characters look better than ever. Seriously, Shulk went from this to this. That's like... I don't know, it's like something, okay? Every character looks good. Well, every party member, that is. The villains also do look good, and a few side characters, but NPCs and whatnot honestly don't look any different from the Wii version of the game. Which I don't mind, considering they're not that important, but, you know, it would be nice. Something else I'd like to talk about real quickly is just how you can actually choose what your outfit looks like different from your armor. So no more incredibly good armor, but looking ridiculous, which is just one of the greatest things to ever happen to this game. The HUD looks a lot better, and just looks more stylish. Considering the main menu is a lot more organized, it definitely helps navigation. Now, as for expert mode, I'm still a bit confused on how it works. From what I have gathered, it's basically just controlling the pace at which you level up, which, I mean, I guess. I'm not really, like, mad about it, nor am I glad, like, it's just there. It'll definitely help people who want to go for, like, a level 1 only challenge. Side quest. They're a lot easier to do. Now, if you've seen my streams of me playing the original game and trying to get Minato Eater, which requires a lot of side quests to be done, you would know that it's mentally draining, basically. Now, I think it's a lot better that the side quests are a lot more easy to do, considering you can just flat out look at a map and it'll be like, hey, go here. And you're like, okay. That just makes me very happy. Also, the little objective marker and the little path leading you to stuff is also a lot more appreciated. Certainly better than a crazy taxi arrow. The Land of Challenge is, like, there. There's a single cutscene about it, just being like, what's this strange portal? And then you go in and it's like, hey, you can do a bunch of challenges here. And you're like, okay. Woohoo. The actual challenges themselves are just Xenoblade 2's challenges, and that's basically it. Nothing more to be said there. Now, although this doesn't seem like much, auto-run definitely helped me a little bit, considering, again, when I was doing quests, I still needed to look at good quests that would get me a lot of affinity. So I could just automatically run to the location I needed to go while looking stuff up. It was very helpful. Unfortunately, I had only one expectation of this game, and unfortunately, that was let down. And that being the trading system. Any NPC that has a unique name can be traded with. You can trade an item for an item. It's really useful, especially for quests. However, you can only trade one item at a time, not even different quantities of the same item. I was hoping that this would be fixed, but unfortunately, it's just the same. So that's pretty unfortunate. I'd give this game a perfect 10 out of 10. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Future Connected, so if you don't want them spoilies, just go ahead and click off the video now. Alright, so Future Connected. Let's talk about the story. It's really good, and then in the last, like, 30 minutes happen, and then it's not good. Like, I legit thought when the credits rolled that it was a fake ending, because it just sort of, like, ended abruptly. Everybody was just, like, dilly-dallying, and then Shulk and Melia were just like, alright, we're gonna kill the big bad. Come on. I legit was in disbelief when the credits rolled that it ended that way. It sort of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 3, how you're dilly-dallying and then you just say, alright, it's time to finish this. As for the world, the Bionis Shoulder, it has a lot of variety to it, which is greatly appreciated. So, yeah, there's that. Alchemoth is, again, mostly just cutscenes and very linear, but it's whatever. It's in ruins now, I guess. Alright, now I'm going to talk about the combat, which is a lot harder because they removed two things. 1, visions, and 2, chain attacks. Now, they removed chain attacks and instead put in place the Prospector strikes. Now, basically, throughout the game, you basically do side quests and recruit 12 Nopon Prospectors, who will then aid you in battle. When your party gauge is full, you get to do one of 3 attacks that will do something. It depends on your attack. And then, much like Xenoblade 2, you do some QTEs, and then you get a lot of damage. Now, I actually don't mind this change. It's like, whatever. It's good for what it is. Future Connected isn't even that long anyway. However, the fact that there aren't visions anymore makes canonical sense. But, oh, the game is so hard in my opinion because of this. So, yeah. Also, the vision system was my favorite thing about the original game, and it's absolutely necessary if you want to beat the final boss. So, there's that. Now let's talk about the real meat of this epilogue, whatever you'd call it. The characters. Melia truly is the star of this show. It's pretty prevalent by the fact that you start off by playing as her. Shulk really just feels like he's there only to help the plot progress. Which, in this case, isn't really a bad thing, because he still has great chemistry with Melia, in my opinion. And also, I just want to say that their new outfits look so good, especially Shulk's. Hell, you can finally have him wear a hood now. Now, as for Kino and Nene, I mean, like, why? Just like, why? They really feel like they were last-minute decisions, considering they couldn't get the voice actors for Ryan and Charlotte. I don't know if they actually couldn't or could, but it really feels that way, considering they have the same exact arts. They honestly just feel tacked on for no reason other than comedic relief and having another party member. But you wanna know who would have been a good party member? Tyrea. Speaking of, this made me actually like Tyrea a little. Now, if you don't know, Tyrea is my least favorite character in the original Xenoblade. Okay, well, she's not my least favorite, but she's my least favorite boss, because she is just so special, to say the least. However, you actually see what her motivations are, her struggles in life, and you genuinely want her to succeed. And that makes me feel very happy. Also, like, this is more of just nitpicking, but Tielen's voice actor is like, what the hell? Like, seriously. This game normally has good voice acting, but like, the voice acting from Tielen is just not good. Oh, and Gaelgar? I absolutely love him. He's basically like if a Nazi was like racist against Hyantia. That sounds really bad, but I love him because he actually believes in what he's doing. That's why I like him so much. I don't think that he's right, but he has a very strong belief that because of the pure-blooded Hyantia being killed and turned into Telethia, that this world can truly prosper without their greed and corruption. Which makes me really sad, considering you fight him, and then he's just gone. That was like one of the main big reasons that I wasn't a fan of the ending. He just sort of disappears after he gets his ass kicked by a Telethia. Like, what the hell? Are they saving him for a sequel? So yeah, overall, I'd give Future Connected a 7 out of 10. I know that I was mostly shitting on it, but it really isn't that bad. So, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, before I go, you want to know what I think about the music? Well,